Let's continue our face-off and take a look at the user interface on the Galaxy S and HTC Desire. One thing I forgot to mention in specs is the Galaxy S also has a front-facing camera for video calls up in the upper right-hand corner. Sorry, I missed that. Anyway, they both run Android Froyo 2.2. The Galaxy S has Samsung's TouchWiz 3.0 user interface, and the Desire has HTC Sense UI user interface overlay. What that basically means is you're going to get 7 different panels on both of these devices that you can customize either with Samsung or HTC or Android widgets, bookmarks, application shortcuts, folders, or contact information. And what's really different about the two from that aspect is the look of the widgets, so we'll take a look at a few of these. This is the clock and weather widget on the Galaxy S, the same thing on the Desire. Daily briefing is something that's offered on the Galaxy S that the Desire does not have, but the Desire has a bookmark widget that is not available on the Galaxy S. This is the calendar widgets on both of them. That's the stock widget on the Galaxy S and the stock widget on the Desire. That is the YouTube widget on the, I'll get to it, there we go. YouTube widgets are identical. There's also a music widget that comes on the Desire. There's actually 3 of them to pick from. That's the smaller one. You have your feeds and update widget. There's a comparison of those two. And you also have your buddies now or friends widget for making phone calls, and there's a look at both of those. Both of the phones have main menus. The Galaxy S has shortcuts to different panels in the main menu. Little buttons up here at the top you can touch on, and again the menu moves right to left. On the Desire it simply scrolls up and down, as you can see. Both of the home keys offer multiple functions. Both of them act as task managers. Holding down will open up the last 8 applications. On the Galaxy S you also have a built-in task manager, which is pretty nice. Well, you don't have to go down and you don't have to go to the Android market and download one. You've got one built into the handset, which is pretty cool. Also on the Galaxy S you have shortcuts to different panels, little dots up here at the top. Touching on one of those will take you directly to it. From the home screen on the Desire, pushing down on the home key will give you a shortcut to all 7 panels. Tapping on will take you directly to it. You can squeeze the screen together to get back to the shortcut overview. Both of the phones have dedicated search. There's a search key on the Desire. I don't know why it doesn't want to stay in portrait. There we go. Holding down the main menu key on the Galaxy S will open up the search application there. Both of the phones have notification bars. Oop. There we go. Up at the top, simply sliding down opens up the notification bars. They work exactly the same way. They're basically going to show you notifications for missed calls, emails, text messages, application updates, the whole 9 yards. One thing that's different though on the Galaxy S is you also get some connectivity shortcuts, one for GPS, one for Bluetooth, one for Wi-Fi. Get a profile manager shortcut and an auto rotation shortcut that you don't get on the Desire. Both of them support live wallpaper. Their menu keys are pretty similar as well. One of the differences is you have scenes on the Desire that you don't have on the Galaxy S. Take a look at text input on both of them because it's a little bit different. The Galaxy S, come on, cooperate, there we go. You've got swipe as an input method as well as the Samsung keypad input method. You do not have the straight ahead Android keyboard available. There's a look at the swipe keyboard, and on the Desire you're stuck with basically the Android keyboard, and that's it. Take a look at them. There's both in profile. Take a look at both of them in landscape. And again, this is the, get them both on the screen would be helpful, wouldn't it? This is the swipe keypad. You go back to the Samsung keypad so you can see that as well in comparison. So there's your keypads. So anyway, there's a quick look at the user interface on both the Galaxy S and the HTC Desire. All right, let's take a look at some photos both still and video taken on these two handsets. On the bottom you've got the HTC Desire, up above is the Galaxy S, and that's an indoor shot. We'll zoom in on both of them, get a little better look. And again, both of them offer multi-touch. You know, about the same size. There you go. So that's indoor, no flash, average light, late afternoon light. Of course, they always scroll the opposite direction just to make my life easy. Alright, here's our flower shot. Zoom in. About the same size. It is a little too big. There we go. Again, I'm going to post these pictures with the review at smartphoneenvy.com so you can take a look at them, because obviously they're going to look different depending on the display that they're currently on. And when you've got a Super AMOLED versus an AMOLED display, it's going to definitely look different. Zoom in. I threw in an extra picture just for grins. Believe it or not, it's the same flower taken in 10 seconds. And then our no parking sign. One thing I did notice on the no parking sign, this is a tough shot because I got the sun is right up here in the corner that's flashing down on it as well. But if you zoom in, well, they're about the same size. I don't know if you could check from the video, but the quality, the sharpness on the Desire is definitely better than on the Galaxy S, based on the way we're looking at them. They're a long shot. That's about the same shot. And then of course there's a video. Watch the video on the Galaxy S first. And I'll post the video with the video review, so you'll have a look at both of these. You may have noticed I turned the audio down. Alright. And let's look at the Desire. Alright, so there's a look at both still pictures and video on both the Samsung Galaxy S and HTC Desire. Again, they both offer 5 megapixel cameras with autofocus, geotagging, touch focus. The real difference is the Desire offers an LED flash for both still pictures as well as video. Again, they both shoot 720p video at 30 frames per second.